Okay, so the current price movement has been caught where we enjoyed a sell on price test of 2,658 and we smashed price down to 2,638 and actually price played out on a structure where what I'm going to explain right now, we have price from a W structure here, a bullish price action reversing the bearish drop to a bullish rally. We can see the price where price played lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, series of lower low, lower high, and price came to the area of value. And this is an ascending trend line, long-term ascending trend line that have held price active and it pushed price up. Let's quickly rough and dive into this structure so that we'll keep it in mind and not see it as a oversight. So in the future, we'll continue to keep our eyes fixed on that level where we expect price to come and do exactly what we want it to do. So this is the level that we're expecting here. Here is an ascending trend line, which you can see it's an ascending trend line and it cut across this level. So I want to extend it. I want to extend that hand of friendship that in the future, when price returns here, we will ultimately look for a buy opportunity. It's a make or break situation. What it means is that if that level is disrespected, our bias will quickly change to sell down. The sell down will be with the motive to touch down the next structural area I will highlight, where I expect sellers to push price to close of the year. So this is what we have, and if that breaks out from that black ascending trend line, I expect price to rally to this level where we have another sweep breaker structure, and at this level we have a descending trend line, also cutting price and it brought price to a level that a lot of people didn't see. So here price came here, double confluence, an ascending trend line meet a descending trend line, and it ended up in a confirmed buy position. So let's look at it the way it should, and we'll also come back and adjust something at this level and to prove that we were right in our analysis. And it looks like this buy might be contested, and it is based on the structure of the market. We are seeing what price is doing. Let's see how the chart goes. So what we have here, we have in my previous post, these are all demand level. These are all demand level, and price has rallied. So technically, what it means in the future, we expect price to return here, which we see go trade below 2,500. We've been anticipating this. It's not like we are praying for yellow metal to fall, but we are looking at the structure in line with how trading should be. So when we look at 3 hours and we want to judge from line chart structure, we'll see that let's look at the body of the candle and you will see the price has reacted here based on the structure. This is the body of the candle. If we switch to a line chart, we have two lines at this level. This is what we get in our line chart, and that was the reason we didn't trade on Monday because we needed a clear breakout, and you can see what price has done, and you can see that the double confluence still holds actively. And look at what price has done again. We have two descending trend line and an ascending trend line holding price actively. So we want to see a clear breakout for us to make up our mind on going short. So we can see here what price has done. We have here resistance structure, the above resistance structure, body and wick. These are only body, and we have a breakout here from the first body of the candle. I think we are going to change our strategy in charting to accommodate body and wicks because the price actions are different. So when price broke out from the body of the descending trend line, excluding the week, price retested and ultimately preyed on it and went out. And when price returned, it respected the week, and you can see the wick at the level forming a bearish price action, and price have dropped and retested playing below the wick, and you see price respected and it's pulling down, and price came to the body of the candle of the descending trend line on 3 hours and it's uptrending. And I expect price to return to this level, a breakout from this structure where we see demand floor 1, demand floor 2. So, and you can see demand floor 3 and price have respected and broken out. So if we manage to push price up to 2,650, please think of going short from that level. It makes a whole decent sense to think of going short. The reason for that trade is because we have here a descending resistance structure breakout, and we have here dynamic support, and we also have from the top layer we have a breakout from a support structure. You can see support structure 1, support structure 2, support structure 3, support structure 4, support structure 5, breakout of structure and price. In fact, from where price is now, if you enter sell here with a 10-point stop loss, your stop loss will not be triggered. Your stop loss will not be hit. Price will ultimately drop. So SAU is setting itself up. So what we expect that this rally should push price to this level, come back to the trend line where a descending trend line meets an ascending trend line. So on technical, the trade is set up to come to this level where we may likely come here, test this place again, then ultimately see ourselves come down here. This is a strong case scenario, and I think I'll be looking at it critically to see tomorrow's a very strong fundamental analysis will be coming up, very strong economic data lineup. So this is what I see happening, and we are glad that SAU is playing along the structure. It's playing around the structure of the market, and you can see where price have head here. There's a breakout from the floor, a demand floor. Demand floor 1, demand floor 2, demand floor 3, 4, 5 breakout. I expect price to come on retest in the zone of 55, in the zone of 54, in the zone of 56, and continue to sell. And you see, these are things that why patience is key and critical, because it allows us to have a clear directional bias. Clarity is more important than diving in into structure. Clarity is everything. But on the flip side, tomorrow, if we have fundamental analysis bringing in liquidity for gold buy, then what that means is that gold might want to skip all this and return here, then go high. This is what market is all about. So you can never be 100% right. So if we have fundamental analysis, this all could be flipped. This all could be flipped. And if all these are flipped, then most likely that price may want to break the previous high. If price may want to break the previous high, then we expect another break of structure in this level, which makes a whole decent sense to break the previous high. Then market will ultimately sell. So if we are doing that, then expect gold to push to create a new all-time high. So any further breakouts on fundamental base will bring in much needed liquidity, thereby invalidating our sell analysis for SAU close of the year. So we are believing gold take profit, but if the holders, if the whales, if the hedge funds, if the central banks are not interested in offloading their gold, there is little or nothing any chart can do that will stand the reality of the market. So as much as we make charts, please let us understand that this does not represent the true market movement, because the market is controlled by central banks, by big institutions that hold by several thousand kilograms of yellow metal. So they have very big impact. So you see here we have fulfilled the roof, we have fulfilled the floor, we have fulfilled the floor, and if price returns back to this floor, to this red floor, it will be on double confluence where buying will resume. So we need to be patient to see price action play out. Then we will take critical action in line. You see, the trade has already left, and if you are not in this sell of 2,726, you have to be patient. Allow price to come to area of value. If price doesn't come to area of value, it will be very, very difficult to make a potential winning position. So we see this come, and we believe that when price returns back to this level, 2,726, it will show us a little respect, and before price will smash it and make its way up. Shall be FSO.